live from the studios of Fox 8, bringing you more games than ever before. Driven by Conrad's, it's Emmy Award-winning Friday Night Touchdown. Welcome in, everybody, to Week 3 of Fox 8's Emmy Award-winning Friday Night Touchdown, now in our 16th season. I'm Allie LaForce. This time, I'm playing the part of Goldilocks, along with our 3 bears. How fitting. John Telich and the... You're the Bedford Bear, that's right. We had a North Royalton Bear over here. What are you? We'll tell you later in the show. Well, this season, we also have a new member joining us. New eyes in the sky. Meet our sly superstar, Sky Fox. Our furry friend leads our improved air attack this season. He will deliver the first Sky scores of the night in just a moment. Tonight's final scores, remember, running along the bottom of your screen, but this show is about highlights, and we've got them 35 minutes for more than 30 games across Northeast Ohio. We start with the battle of unbeatens. North Royalton and Highland are both averaging more than 46 points a game, so which defense would step it up tonight? The Hornets roasted 2 pigs at their killer tailgate. Sky Fox got to enjoy, so did I. He even licked the bone dry. You see the size of that thing? Medina Highland looked to the air against the Bears' big offensive line. Bruce Kinsey finds his bro, Colton, for the first down. Kinsey drops back again. This time he hits Dylan McVeigh, and the Hornets driving. The junior quarterback shares the wealth one more time, gives some love to Austin Adams. Then they take it to the ground. Kent Master on the inside zone play breaks outside, takes it in for the score. North Royalton goes on to win 56-51, and we head down the road to Wadsworth. The Grizzlies beat Medina last season. Could the Bees get some revenge tonight? Sky Fox makes the first big play of the night to one lucky fan. Wadsworth dominated this one. Marquis Jackson plows through the defense for the first down. And Scott Campbell showed off his toughness tonight. This kid is one tough kid, breaking through the defense on 4th and 1, gets the first down, and that sets up this next demolition derby run, a 22-yard plunge into your living room, ladies and gentlemen. Grizzlies blank the Bees 29-0, and we head to Kent. The Roosevelt Rough Riders hosting 2-0 Cuyahoga Falls, and this one would go down to the wire. First quarter Falls big back Christopher Harris gets stood up by the Kent D. Riders take over. Zachary Giannis breaks free deep, and Trayvon Chapman puts it on the money. And Giannis goes all the way, 76 yards for the score. Falls trying to fight back. Joe Raposky gets sacked by Corey Spicer. Then Chapman shows why he's a dual threat, keeps it, cuts left until he hits the end zone. Kent holds off Falls 20-15. All right, now over to John Telich for some big games out east, starting with Willoughby South on the road at West Geauga.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Kareem Hunt and those running Rebels have scored 99 points in 2 games, so West G had its hands full tonight. Hey, the cheerleaders and a Wolverine. No bear tonight, guys. Just the Wolverine. Casey Klickman to Hunt on the sidelines. Blocked there by a coach. Then Klickman to Anthony Federico. Look how he fights for the extra yardage. And then here comes Mr. Hunt. Very familiar with the end zone. 6 touchdowns, 240 yards. And the Wolverines' number 4, Connor Kraus, with a nice run right here, but simply nothing going for the Wolverines. Rebels win 41-7 over to Euclid, where they were hosting number 5 in the Fox 8 Top 8 poll, the Glen Oak Golden Eagles. Reed Worstel has got a strong arm, finds Jason Simon on the sidelines. Then Mr. Ford, all business for the Panthers in between the tackles. They would get this short touchdown here early in the 4th quarter, makes it 28-10, Golden Eagles. And then Worstel finding Maverick Sales, sidelines, nice catch and throw. And then Justin Smith, who went over 100 yards, marching into the end zone. Glen Oak wins 35-18 as we head to Kirtland. And Tiger Laverty and the state champion Kirtland Hornets have won 17 straight. Could Orange stop the streak? Well, here's Sammy Kokura, and he's got a touchdown. They're just doing it all time this evening. Orange goes deep. Now this is Henderson, and he gets the long touchdown grab in the end zone there. But what a night for Damon Washington. Watch, this is a deflected ball, and he catches it anyway. He had 5 touchdowns on the night, those tip balls and everything. The Hornets have now won 18 in a row. 45-21 win tonight, Allie.
Hey, JT, that's called being in the right place at the right time. Now we take it over to the commish, who started his long day with some afternoon Senate action. Glenville battling John Marshall.
The commish, yeah, I'm about 1 cheeseburger shy of Jimmy DeMora. Now, thanks, Allie. I started my 6-pack of games with Glenville and reigning Fox 8 Player of the Week, Marshawn Lattimore, against John Marshall. Glenville has not lost to a Cleveland Senate team since 1997, when John Marshall beat him. And the center on that Marshall team was Fox 8's own Billy Muhammad. He's now a shooter, not a snapper. Glenville quarterback Quan Robinson on the keeper to the 1-yard line. And then Herbert Walker up the middle for 6. John Marshall goes deep. Intercepted by sophomore Trayvon Story, and the route is on. Glenville wins at 47-0. Game called in the third quarter. Lightning now over to Rocky River, where there's always a great crowd, but the Pirates trail Westlake 20-0 when the Pirates come alive. Austin Kelly, good gain here, and that sets up Mike Poe's touchdown run. Rivers on the board, but Westlake retaliates. Sean Turk picks up 25 yards. Good run, great run. He finishes the drive then 2 yards up the middle, and Westlake beats River. There's the touchdown run. 29-13 Westlake. Now up Wager Road to Lutheran West. I love the new turf at Lutheran West, but the Independence Blue Devils like it even more. J.J. Eula turns this pass into a 13-3 Independence lead. Later in the second quarter, Chris Scott picks off the Blue Devils pass and returns it into Independence territory. Greg Coons capitalizes on the turnover with the 25-yard touchdown pass to Kyle Masick. But that's all for the Longhorns. The Blue Devils win it 35-9. Allie, to you.
Okay, thanks, Danny. Now we're heading to Dan Jovic for extended highlights from the Fox8.com Game of the Week.
Appreciate it, Allie. Our Game of the Week was a battle of unbeaten. Chardon on the road at Maple Heights, and it was a beauty, like Allie's biggest fan.
Hi, my name is Brianna Lang, National American Miss Ohio teen, and my hero is Allie LaForce.
Brianna will soon be vying for the Miss Teen USA title. Make us proud, Brianna. When we arrived, Chardon had just scored, and Sean Mooney punched in this two-point conversion. It was a 14-6 Hilltopper lead, but Maple's Caleb Coffey, he was stronger than a venti Starbucks tonight. First hooking up with Cliff Garner for 29. Later, he hits Devin Williams for 33 more yards, and Maple's knocking right at the door. Coffey dives in from 5 yards out. It's now a 14-12 game. Chardon back on offense, and TJ Beninati floats it over to Joey Fedor. You like that, Johnny, huh? 18 yards from 3 yards out. Riley Hawkins, boy, he's just money in the bank. Chardon wins 35-20. Now, onto a battle at Bedford. Benedictine and Bedford, they share the same stadium, Bearcat Stadium, so this was a battle for bragging rights. Andre Norris, he was ripping through tacklers tonight. He hauls down this Deion Carter pass, and he gone 55 yards up the sideline for the score, and just like that, it's 6-0 Bearcats. Now, Benedictine on offense, freshman quarterback Brian Schaefer hits Matthew Merrimee for the 9-yard gain, but London Cloud, he took over the drive. First, he's going to then trip up Jerome Baker for the loss, and then you see the interception in the end zone right there, but it was the Bengals who battled back tonight, and they go on to the 14-12 win. Now, P.J. Ziegler, he started his night in Brecksville, where the Bees were hoping to hand Hudson their first loss of the season. Here's P.J. with those highlights.
Thanks, Dan. It's hard to believe it's week 3 of Friday Night Touchdown, and already the Brecksville Broadview Heights Bees are battling for their playoff lives. A loss tonight would drop them to 0-3 as the Hudson Explorers roll into town. The Bees go right to the air. Tom Tupa Jr. to Paul Carthen. Nice catch. Tom Tupa Jr. tries to hand it off to Jay Schott. He coughs up the football. Hudson recovers. The Explorers go right to the ground. Zach Brandy takes it inside the Bees' 10-yard line. It's a run. No, it's a pass. Colin Hogan hauls it in, and Hudson sends the Bees to 0-3 with a 38-21 win.
Appreciate it, PJ. Check out the Friday Night Touchdown page on Fox8.com, where you can chat live with other fans, track all of the scores, and check out the photo galleries and video highlights from all of tonight's games. Now let's hand off to Allie for the first Sky Fox highlights of the night, along with her furry friend.
All right, thanks, Dan. Yep, furry fans here. We got a little booty bump. Almost time for Halloween weekends, and don't you think of Cedar Point? So Sky Fox started his flight plan with a trip to Sandusky. He's back with the highlights from Perkins and Buckeye. Perkins unveiling its brand new field, and it is state of the art. Against a Buckeye first possession, Brandon Smith uses a little play action, rolls left, fires deep down to Seth Bryant, who beats 2 Bucks to the pylon for the Sky score. It's 7-0 Pirates after a Buckeye punt. Perkins goes back to work. 2nd and goal. Tony Didion punches it in for another Sky score. And the Pirates are up 14, and they weren't done. Still first quarter. Mitchell Benke takes the handoff, splits 2 defenders, uses the stiff arm, then cuts back against the grain, and he's gone for the Sky score. That's right, 3 of them tonight. Perkins pounds Buckeye 55-20. Well, week 3 of Friday Night Touchdown just getting started now. Much more still ahead, including how you can help pick our top plays. But first, 2 Summit County schools off to flying starts face off as the Fighting Irish head up 77 to battle the Bulldogs of Woodridge. Plus, Chagrin Falls has been knocking on the door for 3 years. But before the Tigers can win the big one, they face a tough test from Worcester tonight. And Sky Fox continues its bear hunt with a stop over Avon Lake, where the Shoremen got a visit from the Jackson Polar Bears.
But first, this week's recruiting rush focuses on Cleveland Heights receiver Shelton Gibson. The speedy senior has many elite programs after him, including The Ohio State University and the Auburn University Tigers. Gibson will likely follow the trend of many big-time players and have his decision in before the season gets beyond the halfway point.
Welcome into the Friday Night Touchdown social media studio. As you know, this year we need you, the viewers, to help pick our top plays. So if you see an outstanding player performance, hop on Twitter and tweet us at Fox8FNTD with the hashtag top plays. We'll pick the best of the best after the break using your tweets. So remember, go to Twitter at Fox8FNTD.